My name is Theodore Cottingham with the School of God in Eureka Springs, Arkansas. Coming to you this day as a simple man who knows Jesus as Savior, not again, but I am one who He was. Or are you not believing you're separate from the message that was all about us? The message, redefining it, you see, I am. For I am it in cloth, the Redeemer of me, and only me. For I redeem you not, but you do. And each one does themselves of making a choice. And the choice this day is to be Him, not, but you who is, I am too. Do you get it? The message was about us. The message still is. A king exists, and it's you. And you have a land, a promised one, that no one can take from you, my friend. Because it's inside you, how you access it. And the God of one is you, who will be it again, not separating. So will you not separate from Jesus, from God who is? The story about now has progressed. And it's no longer about a man on a hill, Golgotha of. It's no more that story about the stories of. It's you, my friend. And it's the 20th century about. Not. It's right now. In your hand is you, not but your power, your decision-making skill. Or have you developed any skill in your decision-making about what you've heard? About what you hear now? Hearing me, are you a different message? That you are man, no more under. You are God, no more under God, but God you are a race of. God you are. Not a southernmost placard telling you you're something else that somebody wrote the words of and stapled to you. Are you no more the mind of you led by that tells you you're separate from me? A man, not a woman. Or am I all of you? Am I every one of you? Every nation, tribe, and tongue? Yes. I am he who has brought you this message, not. I am she who has a womb. Or am I one asking you questions for you to develop your leadership? For you to develop your leadership and be the king of your prosperity, not, or your kingdom? How that? Or are you the riches of the kingdom of God? You never knew, you never imagined you would be. Will you no longer sleep, lie with dogs? or lies, will they no more infestate you? Will you no longer wear a head full of lies? What are you doing to your crystal palaces this day, O God? Might, power, beneath your dignity, not again, or we'll all have the dignity of faith, not again, to divide it, or will the face of God you be that looks like you this day, understanding these things and walking in power to heal the children of God, because you're all it. And it is a rainbow of peace. Or is it Joseph's coat of many colors? Or are you all understanding the metaphors of peace? Will you be in action now to create something new? Will you create you? A new life? A new income? Or will you need none? Or will you change what you breathe? Oh, Neo, Trinity? Will you change your movies, or will you understand the metaphors of peace, or that you are no more stuck here on earth in this body? Of light will you be, having coffee with me like this? You are this day, this moment. My love extends to you, not my love is. You who love me to be me. The message was my message all the time, still is. Be me. Be me, God in two shoes, doing the miracles, not needing the aficionados of you to teach you winemaking skills. Or will you be the wine of new life? Or will you preach, not a comfort of other? Will you begin your due diligence now to see me as you? Will you come unto the curtain, not? There is no veil if you will see me in heaven, that you, through your eyes, right now doing the works. Are you imagining? Will you do them? Are you willing to heal each other? Are you willing to walk in power, might, and obedience school, not going to again, that wants to faith you with a face of God that's not you? I face God and I be it. I am God in two shoes because I arranged a marriage. Not. I married faith, not again. Or did I marry this body? Not again. Or am I going to school to get rid of it? Am I in school? Yes. Am I the school? Yes. The school is in me. The school is in you. And you, my friend, are it, with a school inside you that will open the door because your faith sees God as other, not again, or will. You no longer be taught by gods that you're not them. Or who's teaching you who? And how did they get that energy? Where did their position come from? Why are you wobbling, oh God, on the wheels of faith, or chakras trying to align? Or are you changing what you're made of? You see, this day, the message is faith no more about. And that message stinks to me, because it makes you think you're separate from God and that you need a living here, that you need an income stream of something else to stream into you so that you can begin a new life, or you can have better things, or delight your brother or sister with mockery not, or will you change the mockery of God and be you who is God? Afloat on no airs of other? Or are you seeing me in the skies? Or will you see you there? Or but are you but there and here at the same time? Or are you tangible here and intangible there? Or will you all be one and see you as one who lives the Spirit of God, not of other? Will there no other be? Will you, your doppelganger, worship no more? Or will you change the ghost of the Holy One? Or will you be simple enough to learn from you with your school of God within you? And coming into it each day, be simple enough to record like this, to reach out and speak with words, and let them heal you? Or does the energy? Or does God? Or are you a thing not to be reckoned with anymore? Or are you changing all of your fascination, your fastidiousness? Will you no longer be fastened to something else other than what you are? Are you spirit of glee, no longer leaving your body at death because you never die again? Are you willing to live the life of the one? One, will you be simply one, not touching another to fabricate existence of separation? Will you no longer be separate in your mind? Will you heal the tree, the garden, the fruit of good, and evil no more protecting you to keep you in it? The garden of that goes bye-bye, while I raise a fruit tree of crops not other. Or am I changing your opinion of what you think you are? Or will you this day see you are God in two shoes, because you have a mind, and a mind of God will not be swollen anymore in your temporary hubris? Or were you just bricklayers' dreams where you bashed each other with the words, or bricks without straw? Or are you changing the slavery you're in to the flesh? Will you no longer slave to honor flesh, to keep it separate from you, to see everybody as separate? Different races, different colors, different language, different bohemian accents? Or do you have one of color? Because you are the colored people, the black, the white, the green, the yellow. Every energy spectrum. Are you all one? Speaking of the King, to be it now, no matter what you were about in the future, in the past? Or is it all one? Not corrugated corruptly again? Or are you changing what you perceive, oh God, this day? Will you wear you? Will you love you? Will you be you in the suit of no other? Will you wear clothes rejoicing no matter what you are? Seeing this day a new message, you are God, and God will behold it. God will hold on to no other righteousness prevailing that limits your vision. I ask you to see the message was corrupt all the time, for it separated me way back then from you. Or are you changing what you throw at each other this day? Will you no longer mud-slinging be the muckrakers of, needing fastidiousness of other no more? Or will you change the cleanliness of garments? Or will you change your thinking this day to be God who rejects it no more? Will you honor your understanding of you? Will you heal you where it counts, where it matters, where you develop matter, where you speak it into existence? Or you dematerialize things? Or are you the compost pile in no other body? Or are you changing everything? You post now. The leaves of gold, not. But my honor is here because I honor you. And I ask you to be you in leadership, who will lead you to school have in you a method of precipitation, not other. Or will you precipitate a happening now? Or is it happening now in me as I speak this? That you are realizing something new. You were a race of the unlimited me. And now I am taking it back, not you all choose. For you designed you. And you gave you breath. Or do you give you breath every day in the things you speak? And what are you designing, oh God, this day for you to be in the next life, not but this one right now? What are you seeing, saying, signing? What wonders will you do, oh God? No more for your prosperity. No more for your God that keeps you separate. Will you come out of church, mosque, and temples and no longer be led by religion to religion to be the answers of that frame you in a world that keeps you here until you die? Pardon. I ask you to be God because that's what you are. I ask you to be the message to each other, you first. I ask you to come into the kingdom of righteousness that you are, healing your head, no longer to be a Christ seeking or a God or repeating Allah's dreams or anything you want to conjure up and say was accurate. Why are you law driven by, O God in flesh? Why are you flesh gods under? Gods of other? God, are you a race of? Coming out of Egypt, the allegory of your great book that so many worship the words of, calling it the word. Are you the word of you? Will you live your words that you speak like this surrenderedly, where you extemporaneously speak the words of God and you're prophesying not other about? Or will you come unto the school of you? Are you willing to worship you not again as other? Are you willing to see your brother as you, your sister too, and all be one race of light beings? Be ensconced no more in you. Will you heal a race of light? And be it shunning no other. I shut out the light from me no more. And I ask you to shut the light not out of you anymore. Who you are that will shed light on your path. Not, or are you finding your way to your promised land through your words? That you speak like this in a tendricled circumstance, not. But I'm no more the tentacles of you powering in me. I am one with a clean mind, or a new one. Or am I light, led by peace, driven no more by you anywhere? I'm not at the jumping off place of sorrow. I'm kinging. Kings who will be them now, because they understand their privilege and abdicate it, not anymore being the subjects of religion who take it from them. I am love in place. I see me as you, not. I am you, who is with a consciousness of one, who will heal each other because you love are the bread of the baker's field no more. Or are you the quantum me, substance of no other? Or are you changing yours? Will you no longer be right from left, or left behind in a theory? Or are you rapturing not the gods of other? Or will you be dedicated no more to theories? Will God you be in your lamppost shining for no other? Or are you changing seven gods or the purpose of one? Or will you be as simple as me, who live the words I am? I've been doing this for 20 years, learning how to do this. I teach a miracle not. I teach gods to be them. And God will be lifted up now. and it will be flesh and two shoes that look like you, who will be it doing the things I do. And what do I do? I heal people. I do the things I want to. I speak like this. I have a little phone that I'm recording on right now, live streaming me. My name is Theodore in Eureka Springs. TheodoreEureka@gmail.com. I'm in love with love. I have found love. And it's inside me. It is me. I found it between my ears. The energies of. And the spectrum of. Analysis you will no more paralyze me. I change it all. And my name is circumstances no more in of you. I reach God to be it. And the separation of God and man will no more be here, or will you all be women? Birthing your word to come forth, to heal you, and placate you not, but understand, will you understanding, birth the word of, to be not supplanted by other. Will you be the energy of the living word? Will you create new worlds? Will you have new ones? Understanding the power of. Will you heal light, love, and peace be in school? Yours. Your own. Where you carry it around with you? Or is it you, the very essence of a school of Christ? Not, but anointed to be other, will you no more be under? Will you be the living you that has one sight aimed at you this day? Will your words penetrate you? Or will you be them, the living essence of the material me that's the intangible you? Will you see what I have said? And listening to love, will you be it? Loving each other, love school in. My name is Theodore in God School, the school of God. To be it, teaching God to be the one I am. Starting, healing a new race to be afflictionless. And I'm not your prosperity, worried about your bills, or will you have none? Will you come out of debt? Will you come out of flesh? Will you come out of your word, not again? Or will you be your word? With them who I am is, a race of light beings. What will you have faith for this day, O God? Or will you no longer shield yourselves from it, that each other are a race of light beings that need not flesh to be contemptuous in? Or will contempt you no more have for your brother, sister of any race? Will you please have law no more leading you, but love? And love will you be, the essence of. Love will you be, the material no more conquered by. What reality are you coming into this day, O God? The real one? That this doesn't exist? Or is it changing? Or are you growing the tree of life, properly this time? To garden be, who fears not its name. God, will you be the powerful of all power? God, will you be healing the earth? No more worried about asteroids. Or are you changing your belts? Or truth? Are you no more the Venus system? Or are you changing your solar rays? Or are you no more led by God's to be substance of other? Will you heal each other? Will you heal you first? Is the question foremost and preeminent. Are you willing to heal you and be who you really are in power, might, and joy, love? And riches more than you can contain? But that not being the purpose or what satiates. Are you the healing you who will heal you, your families first? Will you come before you and judge you Christ, not, or will you kneel before you? I have many times knelt before me and asked forgiveness of me. But I didn't know it was me. I called it God. I had an image that it was something else. And images imaged me to be something else, worshiping, obeying, and slaving to incorporate me and satisfy them. But I am no more the moving you. Or are you in action to be who you really are? Are you no longer afraid of the words of the prophets? Who appointed them? Who profits from their words? Why do you die and graves go to, engraven with other images? Will you have none now? Will you be everything I am? Because there's nothing else. Or will you change your flight status? Are you willing to have fun and prosper God? God being it, the prosperity of angels. And angels are not lower than God, for God is a race of light beings you call angels or not. We are light, appropriately named, the beings of love that now are hearing this message for the first time, not, but it will come through our lips, each one birthing the one we are, to no longer be led by flesh and words of someone else that think they incorporate the law of what they adopted as such. I'm healing love. My name is Theodore. King of Kings. Will be you all being one. All being one is now proclaimed. And I'm in succession of you not. But I'm no longer succeeded by you. Not, or am I all of you? Never dying again, will you be your word? The energies of substance, not matter of. Or will it matter to you not so much, whether you're matter or not? Will you love you? Will you love each other? Will you have fun, smile, laugh? And be the adventurous you to open your kingdom within you, to let your light out in rays such as this, the energies of my energy is seen and not heard, not again, for you are hearing it now. And I am first time, me not, I have been many. Have this message in their veins, and the heart of love behooves it to be no other, the hoofs of you wearing. I change it all. I use words like I want to. And I use you people not. I free you to be me, who will be love in, not locked on earth, the planes of. I'm no more in your quantum fields, the radars of. Or are you processing things differently? Are you willing to see you have this vast energy field that limitless is, and radiant, not for sorrow? I ask you to be the fields of love, wearing love, harnessing love, not for sorrow's purpose. I ask you to take off what you have worn so long and be no longer the fields on purpose of other to be under them. I'm no more the Lord God series of, limited to flesh and flesh being flesh for them. I'm no more taught as under God being anything by their creation. I'm no longer the worshiper of you or worshiping any God, and I ask you not to also. I ask you to be the real you who love is. The beautification of you takes place now because you see you as the beautiful one. Because you take your clothes off, not. You take your flesh off, and you fly now everywhere you want. And you have flesh anytime you want to? Or are you changing everything you want to do, oh God? Will you heal the little people, the cast out, those who have nothing and can do absolutely nothing? For you, will you love them just as you love me in your mirror? Or will you love us all equally and have the damnation series no more damning you? My people rejoice now. And I am Moses, not Abraham of Noah's lights. Or are you changing what you metaphorical know the metaphors of? Or will you change the real me? Will you be in love with love? And we light the universe. And we start a new one, far and wide. Not limited to time and space, yours of. Your gravity ties me down to nothing again. So I am lifted up now, by law not, but by love. And no more adhering to the principles of your worlds, wanting your prosperity, bells tinkling along. I have mine that drags your feet not, but I tell you this, you're no more dragging me in the streets. I heal a lot of people who have been put down for ages. And this is now my age. And I'm 72 not. Or am I you who will speak with the common me, the language of that fails not again to come forth from each one's lips? But they encourage not, but they woo. because the romantic me I am in love with you to love be, the people of loving love we rejoice, and angelhood we are, reestablish again as the original us. Okay. That's the message for today. I love you. My name is Theodore in Eureka Springs with the School of God. God's school for you to be at. God for you to regain your crown. Regain your ground. Or but giving up. Nothing not. Or will you give up everything to be the real you? And see what I've said? Will you listen, love, and peace be? Will you in school be? Will you carry around your promise no more to destroy you? Will you, the key, be? Will you have your speech spoken by no one else through you? Will you speak your original words of you to heal you and crown the light and the purpose of being the one I am? In love with love, I change it all. And my name is Theodore in Eureka Springs. Loving love, love you this day. See, the promised land is in you. It is you. And you speak to enter with a heart of love that loves you, that I am is a race of light beings, and we coming are. We're here. Hearing this message, we are forming us and recreating the law not, but the fields of light, quantum, on purpose of one being it, in love with love. I live stream most every day like this, and love you I do. Write me at Box 34 in Eureka Springs. Or coming here are you to school? Create the living school. The school you are creating, the living you within your power. See what I have said. Listen to these words over and over, if you will. Learn from them how to learn. And plant a field of other, no more under your brow, but be the living. Erupts me now I do, in light, love, and war no more will be here in me, for I'm not the lead of you, and your systems of religion, education, and government will no more be over me. I love you. Light, love, and be it. Be the real you. And you are beautiful. Thank you. Live these words. Live, love, be it. Good day.